Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna be making a chicken and rice casserole. We're gonna start off with our olive oil into the skillet, and you also want to make sure your skillet is already hot. This is the chicken that I'm using. I'm using about 15 chicken tenderloins. Those are easy for me. They're thin and it don't take long to cook. So I'm just using my kitchen shears right here and I'm getting them cut up thinly because I want small pieces in this casserole. I did not want very big chunks. It's so easy to use kitchen shears, y'all. You don't have to use a knife every time. So you can give your wrist a rest, cutting it like this. So I just wanted to show you all a few pieces. Now we're gonna dump our chicken into the hot skillet so I can go ahead and cook. This is gonna cook somewhere between 5 and 8 minutes. We're gonna start adding our spices of choice. And yo, you can always alter your spices. You don't have to use what somebody else is using. So I'm just putting in some roasted garlic, some chicken seasoning, paprika. I'm gonna use some Mrs. Dash onion seasoning, and of course paprika. I love paprika. This is the sweet paprika, so this one does have a taste. The regular one does not have a taste. Hey. That's just some onion powder right there that I was telling you about. Yeah, so I always say, like, do it how you want to do it. Like, you may not like the spices that I like. I may not like what you like. So I kind of do my own thing. You got to have some black pepper in this. And, so just, yeah, make it your own. This is a very easy and quick dish. It can feed your whole family. You want to get that mixed in. I'm going in with some purple onions. You don't have to use the onions if you don't want, but I absolutely love onion. We're going to start making the sauce part of the casserole dish. So I'm dumping in a 22-ounce Campbell's cream of chicken soup. I'm adding in about a cup of sour cream. This is going to keep it moist. I also ran some water in that can to rinse out the soup that was in there, kind of make like a chicken broth. You're going to mix this up really, really well and combine everything. We're going to kind of marry it together. And you got to add some more spices. So I'm one of them that I season in levels. I feel like doing it that way, you know that your dish is going to have the ample amount of spices. As you can see, I'm not using um, salt. That's because I didn't want it to be over salty. Right there, I just added in some whole milk. That was about a cup of milk. And so you're going to go ahead and get your pan together. You don't see me doing it, but I did spray my pan because I don't want the casserole to stick. So I had already cooked my rice, that way to save on time. I do have butter added to my rice. The type of rice that I'm using is the Success rice. I love this brand. It's basically mistake-free. I used 4 bags because I know I needed to make a lot of food. I'm sharing this with my mom. Right there, you see me adding in some sweet peas. A lot of people use broccoli. I bought some broccoli. However, I knew that the pan was not going to be big enough to add the broccoli. Don't forget to season your rice. You have to season that rice. After you season your rice, you're going to go ahead with your soup mixture. Go ahead and get that incorporated. We want this to be moist. We do not want it to be dry. Go ahead and add in your cooked chicken. You do not want to overcook that chicken because it will be rubbery. So mix that in. And then I am adding in some fresh mozzarella. I love mozzarella. Like I said, I'm giving half of this to my mom for her lunch for the next couple of days. We are a family who does leftovers. I feel like leftovers are an amazing thing to do. I love it. Now, I'm kind of doing mine in layers as you see. I'm adding some more meat on top of the mozzarella. And then I'm going to top it off with some more soup and rice mixture. And of course, you have to finish a casserole with some cheese. Right here, I had already chopped up my own cheese in the food processor. So this is cheddar cheese and um, Romano and Parmesan. So I put some paprika on top, and I just wanted to show y'all right there in that clip that I did buy the broccoli. So now we're going to go into the oven. I put this on 400 degrees, and I left it in for about 45 minutes because I wanted it to come together quick. Now, it's time to taste this out. It's time to taste it. Now, I didn't want to, when I cooked my rice wasn't all the way cooked because I did not want it to be overcooked. Y'all, this casserole was so good. And I'm not just saying that because I made it. I'm saying because everything is seasoned perfectly. It is not over seasoned. Now, all you need is your favorite plate, favorite bowl, your favorite fork, and enjoy. I hope y'all subscribe and